And so is written in the legendarium of Lilium that the divine cuteness will keep the darkness at bay, for the way of Yuri is the way of the light. Hail to all seekers of the sacred scriptures. Welcome to the Lords of Lilium. On this day we will talk about a most precious Yuri series known across the kingdom as Pulse. These 7 tomes were forged in Thailand by the powerful Yuri-charged mind of Satis, also known for Lily Love and Soul Drifters, which those titles are also worthy to go on anyone's sacred Yuri quest list. Anyway, I like to go into any series as blind as possible. This being my first Yuri Manhwa I got randomly, so I didn't know what to expect. All I knew is that this was a Yuri series, and that's all I needed. When I secured my tomes, these scriptures not only surprised me, but brought forth all kinds of glories, some of which glories are too glorious for YouTube's comprehension. In other words, it's for a mature audience, but no one listens to ratings anyway, so let's begin. Pulse is a romance medical drama about a heart surgeon named Mel that has given up on the idea of romance due to a past relationship. Though being very dedicated to her practice, Mel seeks the comfort of various women while not allowing herself to get attached to any potential Yuri disciple. Until one day, that was blessed by the goddess of Yuri, she meets Lin, a new patient with a heart disease in need of a heart transplant, though she refuses to have the operation. Then, cuteness transpires on a journey of romance and playful flirtings as Mel begins to get closer with Lin through Lin's clever plan of glory to claim the Ice Queen's heart by being her adorable self and using her cute charisma, ultimately becoming the mighty magic Mel magnet. Though, during their blooming bonds, a shadow of the past seeks to reclaim a lover that was once lost. Now, on to the character section of the review. Mel is like a stoic Yuri wizard. Let me explain. Mel is cold and comes across as uncaring when it comes to relationships. She's only in it for the Yuri. She cares not for a meaningful relationship with anyone, and she keeps people well over an arm's length. If anyone does confess their feelings to her, she shoots them down immediately. Though Mel is a maiden of swagger and style, riding a horse of steel, conquering the hearts of Yuri maidens, she has a hatred for love, seeing these feelings as just brain chemicals that lead only to heartbreak and ruin, or just personal gain. While she does believe this, you still get a sense there's a loneliness in her heart, like she's following a path with no direction, but something is missing in her life, such as a meaningful connection. That's where Lin comes in, and she's just too cute for this world, and man, even her own heart agrees. So can someone please get that damned irregular thumping a-hole out of her chest and give her a new one, please, cause even her own heart doesn't deserve her. Mel, let's get some surgery going. You need to be the one that gives her the heart she deserves, both surgically and intimately. Now, Lin comes across to me as a very cunning, carefree, confident airhead. Don't take that wrong. Lin is carrying a heavy burden with her condition. The fear of it is almost crippling, so she chooses to ignore it while refusing the surgery that could save her life. Frustrating, I know. She tries to be strong, hiding her pain behind a cheeky and playful smile, but her fear of being trapped inside the hospital terrifies her. But on the other side of glory, when it comes to the lovey-woveys, she gets flustered and buckles in cuteness due to inexperience. It's like Lin is a level 1 warrior going up against Mel, the Dragon Queen Surgeon Slayer of Yuri. Though that being said, she is like the only one that can get Mel to even think twice about her, while Mel is off being a Yuri champion. I really feel for Lin. Well, obviously, she's essentially cuteness on the verge of death, and we all know that's just unacceptable. But seriously, she just fits the archetype of a good and gentle soul, like an irreplaceable companion or lover. She's just trapped in a dark place. Her end will bring devastation to the kingdom. Now, that brings us to the villain, and I love to hate her. She was so hateable I loved her in sight. Sue is a great villain. She's clever, cunning, calculated, and patient, using her position, connections, and last name to take control of everything, and I mean everything. She is obsessed with dominance that she got a taste from during her marriage. You can only guess what went down. Now she seeks to dominate her past lover by using sabotage and manipulation to lure Mel and Lin into a corner of submission. hoping her victims will realize there's no escape from her embrace. Kinky, I know. You see, her infiltration and violation of Mel and Lynn's relationship is unforgivable. The way she does manipulate our heroes is very cruel and goes down a very dark road. Now look here, this will sum it up. This looks like Sue, yeah? Like it's spelled S-U-E, but it's pronounced Satan. Anyway, Soon earns the medal of Deviless of Domination. Now, on to the art section of the review. The art in this series is really pretty in full color. It's simple at times, but I always feel the art suits the mood of any given scene. And by the goddess of Yuri, the abundance and detail of the intimate scenes take you beyond the gates of Yurihara. Redhana is not afraid to show you the most intimate of detailed glories. So warriors, this is one of those series where you must secure the perimeter, or else you will have some explaining to do, or gain an unexpected reading companion. For this Yuri is an uncensored visual victory. Now, on to the glories section of the review. Now the glories is a victory for sure, having the stoic badass chick slayer with her Yuri Excalibur and steed of steel Mel, and Lynn being the cuteness the world needs by giving Mel a true and meaningful relationship. And by the goddess of Yuri, it's a hell of an awesome time watching Lynn's gentleness and kindness get under Mel's skin, slowly but surely melting Mel's icy heart. And those moments of Mel succumbing to the power and glory of true romance and developing the fuzzy-wuzzy feelings for Lynn. Let's just say the cuteness witnessed is the raw material gods construct new heavens with. And that was the draw for me. It really is super sweet watching somebody who's given up on love and is just filling the void in her heart with pointless and yet in a sense not so pointless relationships. To then find somebody and learn to open up and fall in love, it's glorious. That is the magic of Pulse. Mel and Lynn, these two girls are glorious together, both earning the medals of mythic maidens. For they play off each other in a way where you'll be grinning like an idiot with them as they bring so much joy into their relationship. So when Sue comes into the picture to break them apart using kinky cruelty and methods of mass Yuri corruption, and not to mention Lynn's heart condition and the hollows it brings throughout the series, Pulse is a roller coaster of emotions, not for the faint of heart. The only real negative about this series from my mind is I wish we could see more of Lynn's side of things and how one of the cutest Yuri maidens in the known universe deals with the cards of fate she was dealt with. Even so, Pulse in my eyes is a perfect Yuri, with that small nitpick aside. I know this series started off as a webtoon of sorts, and it's available in completion both in digital and physical form. So no excuses warriors, get out there and start reading. Do it for Earth and humanity and the power and glory of Yuri. Because this series holds the wisdom of cuteness, and within its pages it gives the gift of divinity, for this series holds the rank of divine ascension to the Yuri dimension. I dub thee, Redhana Satis, a lord of Lilium, and hail thee in glory. Thank you for watching, and remember warriors, the light of Lilium is held within all pages of the sacred scriptures. Hail to the kingdom of Yuri.